Is your school kicking students out for standing up for themselves? Today we'll take you to Dalton High School, where they have a no-tolerance policy for violence. Many schools have what is called a no-tolerance policy, meaning if a student breaks a rule once, they can be expelled without any further looks into the situation. So why is this a thing? Kicking students out without any explanation or any further look into the situation?
Well, that's actually not how it works. We still investigated the events that took place, but we feel that this policy acts as a deterrent to keep the violence from happening.
Okay, that makes sense. That's alright.
Well, actually, violence has dropped 54% since the implementation of our no-violence policy.
Okay, so it's like a warden standing there trying to keep peace, or a warden standing there with a shotgun.
Well, that's a very extreme way of looking at it, but yeah, that's essentially what it is. The kids won't do anything if they know such a harsh penalty will be followed.
These rules are all just a big hoax, a security blanket for schools, if you will.
How so?
Make schools feel like they're preventing these types of situations, but in reality, they're not.
Whoa. How does it make it easier for bullying to exist?
Imagine you're a bully and you tease a kid every day. Without these types of policies, there's always a chance that a kid could stand up for themselves and fight back in a physical way. But now, so as long as a bully doesn't touch them or physically harm them, but rather abuses them in a mental situation, there's nothing a kid can do but go tell the principal.
So bullies have just changed their tactics.
Actually, it's more than that. The bully has changed its face.
What do you mean by that?
Well, John, back in the day, bullies used to be jocks or the big kids that could push other people around. But now, they're the quick-witted little kids with the quick tongue. Even if a jock or whoever felt like standing up for the kid, what are they going to do about it?
Exactly. They can't hit them.
Exactly.
But violence in the schools has gone down. Surely this is good.
Physical violence may have dwindled, but it leaves these kids feeling like they can't do nothing to support themselves. They can't stand up for themselves, so they just accept that and just keep going along with their lives.
That's terrible.
Suicide due to bullying has increased by 35%.
35%?
Uh-huh.
So, we brought in someone with their own story. Tell us what happened to you. Tell us a little about your story.
Well, where do you want me to start? Just about every day they pick on me. And not like making fun of me, but snide comments, putting me down in every day.
Why don't you say something? Speak up for yourself or go tell the principal.
I have. Several times. The principal refuses to do anything. He doesn't think it's serious enough to act on. He's talked to people in general, but that just made it worse.
Go straight to the people. Tell them what you think.
I have. But since they know I can't do anything to them, they don't take me seriously.
Now, you said violence has dwindled by 54%, but experts say that suicide has gone up by 35%. Now, how can you justify that?
Well, these results
And the principals aren't taking these matters seriously. When the students tried to go to them, they didn't think they were serious enough because there was no physical violence. And not to mention that they don't even have to do their jobs anymore, because if an issue is brought to them, all they have to do is expel or suspend the student. They don't have to worry about discipline. They don't have to worry about anything else that is included in the issue.
Well, that's a little ridiculous to blame that all on me. I mean, we can throw those out right away. You can make numbers off on the fly, you know?
You just don't get it, do you? Violence may have dwindled, but suicide has gone up. Now that's terrible. How can you justify that?
How can you relate that back to how can you relate that back to me and our no violence policy? That just doesn't make any sense.
are an idiot!